Hello, I'm Gavin. I'm the class president for class 21-1, and I have been given the honor to speak to everyone here today. I would like to begin by saying thank you to the friends, family, and loved ones here today. You all helped us get through this stressful and rough time in the academy. Every one of you played such an important role in these last few months with all the support you provided. Thank you. I would also like to acknowledge the instructors and range staff who took their time from their already busy schedule to make sure the next men and women working for the Pima County Sheriff's Department, Salrita Police Department, and Pima Community College Police Department are ready for anything that might be thrown their way. To the front desk staff who do so much behind the scenes that we don't even know about, thank you for all that you have done for us. We appreciate everything you do. I would also like to thank all the class counselors, Officer Larder. You have been a great person for us to talk to through anything, whatever it was in regards to the academy or our personal lives. You let us know you were there for us. You always had a way to make situations lighter and make us laugh or smile whenever you could. Deputy Osalele, you were a main resource for knowledge throughout the academy. You gave us everything we needed to help us succeed, and you showed us what a hardworking and motivated deputy looks like. Deputy Dad, with the time we had with you in the beginning, you had a big impact on every one of us. You let us know that it is okay to let out our emotions and talk about stuff that most people think should just be bottled up and never talked about. Nobody's going to forget the talks you had with us. Deputy McMurch, you always gave us the honest truth, even if we didn't want to hear it. You would tell us it might suck, but it is going to happen, so do the best you can to get through it. That mindset will carry over with us for the rest of our careers. And thank you to our defensive tactics instructors. Deputy Lau, you taught us more than just defensive tactics. You taught us how to be good officers and deputies and work hard at good officers and people at work and good people out of work. As some of you know, this was Deputy Lyle's last class as the defensive tactics coordinator. We all took this as an honor and a privilege to be trained one last time by such a phenomenal instructor. He was dedicated and knowledgeable about his profession and passed on everything he knew to anyone who would listen. Deputy Monet, you made this academy fun. You always joked about the one time we served you a burger when the range staff got carne asada. You always had a smile on your face, and you found a reason to laugh. You taught us to be humble with our words and actions in our future in law enforcement. Next, I would like to thank our field training program coordinator, Deputy Gress. You made sure we were always versed in important areas such as 10 codes and use of force throughout the academy. Without the constant reminder to study these topics, we wouldn't know them. We wouldn't know them the way we do now. Now for our class officer and class sergeant, Deputy Sanderson. You taught us so much in these last few months. You made sure we were responsible, motivated individuals that pushed to better ourselves every day. You pushed us to be the best version of ourselves we could be through many forms of motivation. You let us know if we were slipping up with trips to the beach or the grass. But you always told us we were doing good, which meant so much to all of us. We all look up to you after seeing the dedication you have to this department and the effort you put in every day to better us as new law enforcement officers. We are leaving this academy not just as well-trained officers and deputies, but as better people. We are better husbands, wives, boyfriends, girlfriends, fathers, and mothers because of you. Every few weeks, especially the tough ones, you came up to us and asked what we did for our family that weekend. You wanted to make sure we made time for our families because you know that has to be our #1 priority if we're going to live happy, successful lives. That doesn't show you how much Deputy Sanders really cared about all of us. I don't know what else would. Thank you for all you've done first. Sergeant Thompson, you always made sure we had everything we needed in the academy. You also made sure everyone was doing good every week. You kept us motivated with upcoming tests and scenarios, letting us know we would get through them all. You truly believed everybody could succeed without a doubt in your mind. That gave everyone at least one person in their life that believed in them. Thank you for that. Starting on day one, we all went into this academy with different experience levels, different ideas on what to expect, and different backgrounds leading us up to this point in our life. The one thing we all shared since day one was a drive to succeed in the next long months ahead of us. Everyone still here today worked tremendously hard to do everything that the academy had for us, and for the most part, we did it with a smile on our face, knowing this day would come, and it was all for a reason. We were always so scared coming into work, wondering what was going to happen today, whether it was time spent at the notorious beach or what scenario we had to train on that day. The stress of the scenario was not due to the scenario itself, but due to our individual desire to do as we have been trained and do it with excellence. This desire shows the character of each individual student from All of us at one point felt a huge knot in our stomach when our names were called from the staff doors. But when you arrived at the training center and you knew you forgot something, even if you didn't, you still felt like somehow Deputy Sanders knew what you were thinking, and she would find whatever imaginary item you left behind before you did. But we eventually realized that Deputy Sanders was not there to make us fail, but rather to teach us responsibility and accountability through her three expectations: effort, integrity, and attention to detail. These last few months have been a roller coaster of feeling, from feeling like we can't do it to feeling a sense of accomplishment. The great thing about today is all of us have proven that even in those times we felt our lowest, we were able to overcome and make it to graduation. We all know this is far from over. We're going to have to keep working harder and harder to meet each milestone we have, from FTO to the end of probation. Those milestones will eventually lead us on our way, on our own personal goal, whether that be promoting up the ranks, getting on K9, SWAT, or becoming a detective. We can all take pride in this accomplishment and task we have completed, and having the honor to be a part of something bigger than ourselves. Class, each of you has a goal that you plan to reach during your career, and I believe that each of you can accomplish your goals by relying on the same dedication that got you through this academy. But if you ever find yourself feeling unmotivated while trying to accomplish these goals, just be glad you aren't running to the beach to the sound of Deputy Sanders yelling, "Move, move, move, hurry, hurry, hurry." I'm grateful to have met all of you, and I look forward to seeing where this next step in our life takes us. Congratulations, Class 21-1. May every day be better than yesterday. Thank you.